Hello everybody and welcome to our Team VIP What is Coaching sneak peek. We are super excited to have you. We are going to have 3 videos for you back to back. Myself first, my name is Jessica Warren, Laura Simon next, and Raquel McAfee at the very end. So we are going to break down for you everything about coaching. What it is, what do we do on a day-to-day basis, how we fit it into our busy lives, maybe some hesitations that you might have, how we make money, all of the things. And I first just want to start by telling you, I know a lot of times, and definitely for me when I started, I felt like I needed to have it all together in order to be a successful coach. And I just want to debunk that for you right now. Literally before I got on this video, I came home right before I go to pick up the kids from school. I was like, ooh, I'm going to go home real quick and I'm going to do that video. I came home and I was gonna make Shakeology. If you're not drinking it yet, you will. It'll change your life. But I was making my Shakeology, poured it all over me. I mean all over me. Had to change shirts, had to clean the entire kitchen, you get it. Then I go to make my second batch of Shakeology. Our water is not working. Broken, something happened with the water, I don't know. Then I go to sit down, I got my shirt on, here we go. Then I realize there's nowhere in my house to film except for my bedroom hallway because we're in the process of moving, so every room has just got stuff, boxes and nonsense and chaos. So I tell you that, A, because I want you to know we're real people. We are real people with real problems and real chaos. And that is okay. You don't have to be some perfect version of anybody in order to be successful in this business. You just have to be willing to show up. You have to be willing to do the business in the midst of chaos. The beauty of this is you can do it anywhere. And that's what I love about this business, and that's what we're going to talk about as we get into this a little further. But I just wanted to open and tell you, because literally I'm like, of course, when I'm trying to do this opportunity and tell you how we built these incredible, successful businesses, here I am, Hot Mess Express, can't get my life together to save my soul. And you know what? That's the truth on more days than not. And I think you should know that. You just need to know we're real people with real chaos. So as we get started, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story and just kind of some hesitations that you may have, much like needing to have your life together. Another one being that when you start, you feel like, I need to be in incredible shape. Or maybe you're telling yourself, I don't have enough time to do this. Or maybe you're saying, I don't have the money to do this. Or I don't want to sell a shake. Or I don't work out yet. Or all of the things. And I just want you to, for a second, put a pin in that. And I want you to just shove it off to the side, because I'm telling you, girl, I had all those same hesitations. And what it boils down to, fear of failing, fear of starting and not succeeding, fear of not reaching the goals, fear of not having people support you. You're scared that your sister, your mother, your brother, your husband, your friend from high school is gonna see you post on social media, and you're scared they're gonna judge you. You're scared you're gonna ask somebody to join your challenge group and they're gonna say no. Let me give you the cheat version and tell you all those things are gonna happen. And you know what? You can build a successful business anyway. So I want you to, for the sake of these videos and for the sake of this sneak peek, I want you to really open up your mind to the possibility. And don't be clouded by the whatever objection, whatever excuse you're telling yourself, because it's a lie. And I'm just gonna be frank and I'm gonna be super honest with you, because I know, because that was me. That still is me sometimes. Every day I'm working on personal development so that I can be stronger and better and rise up and not get trapped in my excuses. The old me would have taken a day like today and called it a loss. I would have just, I would have been so upset that the water didn't work. I would have been so upset that I spilled shake everywhere. I would have never had the confidence to just come on here and do this video anyway. But the new me realizes life is life. And you're either gonna show up and make the best of it and make it a badass one, or you're not. And that's the choice that we're given every single day. So what we hope that you're willing to do today is to be open to that possibility. For me, when I started coaching, first of all, I said no. I said a big hell no. But when I first did start coaching, we founded Team VIP, Raquel and myself, in January of 2015. We made a commitment to go all in. We both had full-time jobs. I was running a health club at the time, so I was already in the health and fitness industry. But I also had a 6-month-old daughter, and I was breastfeeding, and I was a new mom, and I was, wow, hormones out the wazoo, because I didn't know where I fit. I had gone to school for 6 years to get my master's degree, to get this dream job. I had this dream job, I was making great money, loved my job, loved my boss, but then I had this baby and I felt like I was neglecting her. And then when I was with the baby, I felt like I was behind at work, and it was just this tug of war, and I was just in a funk, and I didn't know what I was gonna do, and am I gonna do this for the next 40 years? How am I gonna have another kid? I can't even keep up with one kid, and childcare is so expensive. It was just a shift in life for me, and I didn't wanna get trapped 5 or 10 years down the road and just be miserable. I didn't want to be in this place where I didn't have money and I didn't have time and I wasn't happy and my body was, I just didn't want to spiral out of control, and I felt it coming. So I said, you know what, let's do this. Let's commit, let's go all in for a year. Let's see what this is all about. I had never posted on social media ever. I didn't even have an Instagram. I think Instagram was a thing back then. I don't even know. That's how late to the party I was about that. But I didn't care. I had a vision and I made a commitment and I was gonna do it. So I did. I showed up, and every day since then, you've seen your girl on the social media because I made a commitment. And now I was super busy. So for me, what my business looked like was getting my little Heine-Bo out of bed every morning and working from 5 to 6-ish in the morning before my daughter got up. Every day. And then I would go to work all day, I would do the thing, I would come home, put my daughter down for bed, and I would go to work again for another hour, hour and a half. So I was putting in probably 2-ish hours a day, but the key is I did it every day for a year, and I didn't whine. I didn't watch reality TV, I didn't stay up late and do crazy things, I didn't veg out on the couch, I didn't complain about being busy and tired. I just showed up. I made a commitment, I had a vision, I saw it through. And that's what I really want you to imagine today. Because while I didn't know what I wanted when I got into coaching, I just knew I was being drawn towards it. I knew that I was being pulled, much like you probably got pulled into this video. Whether your coach invited you or maybe you reached out to your coach, there was something in your belly, something that was pulling you, saying, you know what, I gotta check this out. I gotta see what this is about, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's for me, but something is telling me to check it out. And that's why you're here. And don't waste that opportunity, because it's there for a reason. But about a year into coaching, I was at a crossroads. When I started coaching, I had no intention of quitting my job because I loved it. And in fact, I had picked up another job because clearly I'm a workaholic. So I was teaching at a university, working full-time, running a health club, and doing this coaching gig with my new war baby. Like, hello, up to my eyeballs, no free time. But about a year into coaching, I got to this place where I hated my job. I hated it because I was in this war with my boss. He wanted me to work more and make more money, and I was trying to work less and be home with my daughter, and I was just feeling undervalued and underappreciated, and like I was feeling pressure to make money so that somebody else could live a life they loved. And I was like, this is crazy. So I quit. No, I had not matched my full-time income yet, because Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. It's up to you and your effort and skill level. But I had created an opportunity for myself, and I had created a pocket of freedom. Freedom to quit when I didn't want to stay. Freedom to leave when I didn't feel appreciated. Freedom to walk away when I knew that was making a toxic environment for me. It was pulling me down, and that was bleeding into the rest of my life, because we know as females, we run the house, we set the pace. If we're not happy and our energy is not good and we're in a bad mood and we're snappy and we're this and we're that and we don't feel good about our bodies, we take that out on everybody around us. And then that gets projected on them, they project it out on other people, and it just goes out of control. But imagine the flip-flop. If you can become your best self, your healthiest self, your happiest self, imagine that ripple effect on everybody around you. And that's the golden ticket here. So in that moment, a year after I started coaching, I had not made it rich. I had not made it like, oh man, I'm here, here's my $1 million, walk away. No, but I had the opportunity to see, you know what, I don't have to stay here, and I'm not going to. And I chose to take the coaching business and turn it into a full-time income. I've never worked full-time hours in this business, never. I'm not saying that you shouldn't or you can't. That's on you. But for me, what I really chased in this business was freedom. Freedom of finances and freedom of time. A year and a half in, I paid off my student loan. So that degree that took me 6 years to get, that graduate degree, I had to put it on a loan, because when I was in grad school, I was working as a GA making no money. So I had to put it all on a loan, and I was able to pay that back. The freedom that gives me, I cannot even describe to you. And it's a huge reason why I continue pushing so hard in this business, because I want to give that freedom to other women, because I know how good it makes me feel to no longer have that student loan weighing me down. I was terrified it was going to follow me till I was like 60 or 80 or 70 or whatever. Do you know, it's like something crazy. It's like 65% of Americans die with over $60,000 in debt. That's crazy. Over 75% of Americans are in debt currently and are over $100,000 in debt. Like, it's just nonsense, and I did not want that for my life. I did not want to go down that path. So as much as it scared me to go down this path of coaching, because it was new and it was different and it wasn't the norm and it didn't use my master's degree, and all of those hesitations and the fear of what people would think, why am I chasing that? What I want is over here. I want the freedom to get rid of that student loan that I thought was going to follow me forever, and it's gone. God bless, amen. And now what I'm really enjoying, as of this year, I don't work anywhere else. I only do my coaching business, and that has been incredible. I get to spend time. I now have 2 kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I still love to work, but I get to take them to school late, and I get to pick them up early, and I get to take off on Fridays and spend time with my son, and I get to spend time with my babies while they're babies and not feel like I'm spending their little years working somewhere else. And that freedom has been absolutely indescribable. So as you listen to these videos, I want you to push aside those fears. Push aside those excuses that you're throwing up at yourself in order to get past those fears. Just put them to bed for a minute, and I want you to just open up your mind to the possibility and the opportunity of what you have in front of you. And I want you to comment below and let me know, what freedom are you most excited about? What are you most passionate about? Is it freedom of time, so that you can choose to work as much as you want to work or not work? You can have freedom time with your kids, freedom of finances to pay off debt, or to go on vacation without using a credit card, or to pay for Christmas without using a credit card. Whatever freedom it is that you're after, freedom of body shame, freedom to feel good in your skin, feel free and feel good in your mind, whatever freedom it is, comment below, let me know what it is. We are super honored to have you, and we are grateful for you taking the time to listen to this, to see if you're a good fit for our team, to see if this opportunity is a good fit for your life. And I just want to be the first to welcome you to Team VIP. I can't wait to get to know you, get to know your story. Laura Simon is coming up next. She's going to explain all the things about what it is we do as coaches on a day-to-day basis. I hope you have an incredible day, and I hope to see you on the team later. Bye, y'all.